So you're deciding what language to take. Here are 15 great reasons to take Japanese. Number 15, anime. Most people decide to join Japanese for this purpose, and it's not necessarily a bad one. Anime is very popular in countries all over the world and can really help bring people to love Japan. People that join for the sake of watching anime without having to read subtitles can end up really loving and appreciating the culture for more than just the anime.
Number 14, cool toilets. Toilets in Japan are a million times better than ours. They have functions like seat warming, streams of water to wash yourself, air freshener, and music to help for those that don't like silence while using the bathroom. Many of them also have sinks on the back, so when you wash your hands, that water is used to refill the toilet and thus saves water.
Number 13, Japanese sports. Today, sumo is considered the national sport of Japan, and boy, it's a lot of fun. There are also many other Japanese sports that are popular around the world, like karate, kendo, and archery. Sumo wrestling is a very physically demanding sport. Most of the men's sumos vary in weight from 200 to 400 pounds. And the most unique part is that there's no weight division, so 200-pound sumo can go up a 400-pound sumo. The only thing including a ranking system is the skill level of the sumo wrestlers. The ranking system is called Benzuke, and the top rank is Yokozuna, or Grand Champion. Now kendo, which involves more martial arts, is fought with padding, of course, kendo sticks as well. The rules are, you must have clean strikes upon the arm, head, neck, and shoulders. Clean strikes make a clean clap sound, and bad strikes make a wonky clap. Hard to describe in just words. And you have to scream really loud too.
私は今、天皇技術を実証します。ずっと前から日本人を実習します。よし。
Number 12, trains. In Japan, everybody gets around by train. They hardly ever drive cars because it's cheaper and more efficient to get around by trains. They are also very punctual. The average train delay is only 19 seconds. That's crazy, isn't it? Shinkansen is also one of the fastest trains in the world. It can get up to 200 miles per hour.
Okurete imasu!
Number 11. Out of 6,500 languages that are spoken today, Japanese is the 9th most spoken. That's right, 130 million people speak Japanese throughout the world. That's 50 million more than French speakers and 35 million more than German speakers. Isn't that cool?
Number 10. Usefulness. Japanese can be very helpful in situations where you must talk to a Japanese tourist or get around Japan if you ever were to visit yourself.
助けて。英語を話しません。日本語を話します。図書館はどこですか？図書館はこちら。ありがとう。
Number 9. Music. In recent years, the internet has opened up for so many connections with other countries around the world. This has led to a surge in popularity for Japanese music in America. Japanese music can be a great way to test your knowledge of Japanese, as well as learn a little while you're at it. Try impressing your friends with your knowledge of Japanese music.
日本人はよくカラオケに行きます。俺はプキです。今日はポンポンポンを歌う。いやいや、ポンポン出してしまえばいいの。全然しないの。つまらないでしょ。ヘッドかけて、リズムに乗せて、ウェイウェイ開けて、私の道を。Number 8, technological advancements. Since after World War II, Japan has become one of the top technology manufacturers in the world. If you have an interest in the latest gadgets or would like to go into engineering, Japan is the perfect place for you. With improvements in engineering, automotive, and overall technology, Japan is not only growing economically, but also technologically. これは難しすぎる。私の携帯はひどいですよ。
私の携帯を使ってください。昨日日本から届けしました。はい、どうぞ。
わあ、すごい。日本の携帯はすごく素晴らしいですよ。
Number 7. In Japan, they find America's fashion to be stylish, but they have their own unique style. The center of Japanese fashion is in the city Harajuku. Types of fashion include Lolita, Gyaru, and Kyogyaru. Over the years, Japanese fashion has changed and will change just like American fashion.
Number 6. Food and candy. With Japan being an island, many of its dishes come straight from the ocean. Popular foods include sushi, sashimi, and tempura. Another well-known food from Japan is onigiri, or rice balls. These tasty snacks can often be found in bento or box lunches, which are extremely popular in Japan. Japan also has a lot of unique sweets and candies. For example, Kit Kats come in many interesting and unique flavors, such as green tea, which cannot be found in the US. Japanese candy comes in all kinds of unique flavors, so if you ever get the chance, you should give them a try.
Number 5. Japanese people are very respectful and kind. There is an analogy comparing a foreigner's stay in Japan as that of a rich uncle coming to visit. It's true that Japanese people treat visitors and each other with the utmost respect. They have a very strict superior-inferior system, ensuring that everybody treats others with the amount of respect they deserve based on the situation. They even have 2 different forms of speech, polite and casual, so you can make sure to be extra polite to your superiors through polite speech.
Number 4. Unique culture. During the Edo period, Japan closed itself off from other countries' influence and thus developed its own unique culture. Most of the arts developed were based on Zen Buddhism and poetry, so they include peaceful arts like rock gardening, flower arranging, tea ceremony, and calligraphy. Other arts include martial arts like kendo, karate, and archery, and theater arts like kabuki and no. 私は今、書道を受賞します。
Number 3. Landmarks and scenery. Japan has been a civilization much longer than the U.S. Their history has been preserved by their religious belief. Many of the coolest Japanese landmarks are from Japanese culture. The majority of ancient Japanese castles were made out of wood and stone. However, during the Warring States period, many of these castles in Japan were destroyed or severely damaged. Today, there are over 100 castles. However, it is estimated that there were over 5,000 earlier. There are also many modern Japanese landmarks that are very popular, such as the Tokyo Tower. The Tokyo Tower is a communications and observation tower inspired by the Eiffel Tower in Paris. The Tokyo Tower opened in 1958 and remains a very popular and important Japanese attraction to this day. The Tokyo Tower is also the second tallest tower in Japan, second only to the Tokyo Skytree, which is the second tallest tower in the world.
Number 2. Exchange program. Within Japan, there are many exchange programs that allow students to come there and study abroad. Many Japanese schools also send their students over to America, giving Americans the chance to host someone from Japan and learn more about their culture. For example, Clarkston's sister school in Japan is Chiba Higashi, which annually sends over students to Clarkston. Likewise, Clarkston students have the opportunity to go to Chiba Higashi in the summer. All in all, exchange programs are a great way to experience Japan and the Japanese people.
毎年日本人はクラクソンに行きます。
いつですか？
毎年3月です。
So I hosted a Japanese student for 2 years. First year I had a girl, the second year I had a boy. Overall, it was a really good experience. You learn a lot about their cultures, they learn a lot about yours, and you get to teach them a lot of different things that they probably wouldn't know. It was a lot of fun taking them to school so they could see everything that you did throughout your day, and they were always very interested in everything.
I think the hosting experience, I didn't do it personally, but in class we got to learn all sorts of things about Japan, and they let us do activities with them, and it was lots of fun learning about their culture and like what they do in school and all sorts of things.
Number 1. International stage. The job market is very broad. and knowing how to speak Japanese can look good on your resume. With hundreds of Japanese companies in Michigan alone, knowing Japanese can be very useful if you are looking for a job. On the international stage, Japan has a strong interest in engineering, technology, and business. With Japan being one of the top 5 economies in the world, being able to speak Japanese is beneficial when working in the global market.
おはよう。
社長さん、お帰りなさい。
今日は社長とマンシュを会談します。
日本語を話しますか？
はい。ゴールデンに日本語を話します。
それはとてもいいよ! You're hired!
That concludes the top 15 reasons why you should study Japanese. I hope with that you are more interested in what Japanese is all about and are excited to learn more about Japanese yourself.